Hey everybody. Let's see. Hope you guys are good. I've got to get to where I can see on my computer here. Just a minute. That popped up fast. It usually doesn't pop up that fast. Goodness. Here we go. Hey guys. I am over here uploading art shoot. I just didn't kick myself off, but rewound myself along this one minute. We're gonna do some Christmas nails tonight. Hey Robin. Hello, hello. I said I just knocked myself off off of my own live there for a minute. I'm just gonna share this over to my Facebook and then we'll get going. Hey Lisa Peters, got your name right that time, didn't I? Hello everybody. Hello Four, good to see you. Hey Pam, we're doing that nail tonight, or at least I'm gonna attempt it. That you were the one that inspired me to do. You posted that on my page or my group in Facebook. I'm sorry, I can't talk and do two things at the same time, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So we're going to do that. We are going to. I practiced a little bit. The first one's wonky and everything. This one probably will be too, but hey, it is the thought that counts, right? We're doing it for a good reason. So, so what I want to. So the nail I can't really show you because I've got the way it is it's if I have my phone, but I'm videoing with my phone. So it's a Christmas tree. Think of it this way. It was on my community post, and it's like half the tree, like this side of the tree, and then the other side is a cross, the half of a cross, and then this side says the season, and then it says the reason. So I thought we could do that in the center, and then the season and the reason on this. But it's script, so you know I do have some red like paint markers which work well, believe it or not, on the nails. So I'll probably just kind of write it out and then maybe put something around it. Hey Julie Bean, it's good to see you all. Guys, I'm 33 subscribers away from 2,000. If you know anybody that wants to come and subscribe to my channel, like, let them know. I am so excited. I don't think I'll make it by the end of the year, but that was my goal. So if you haven't subscribed, I know most of y'all are. So, but if you haven't, or if you know somebody that wants to, let them know. So we are going to do, first we're going to do these two little green nails first. And we're going to use these two right here. They go together. You can use them individually, but they do have a little way that you can layer them. And then we're going to pick up these little stars and put them down as well. And so I'm going to clean this plate. This is Clear Jelly Stamper C-96, and this is some of the images. It's a beautiful plate. It's new this year, and they have started. I don't have hardly any of their polishes, not for a particular reason. I just have Maniology mostly, but they've actually started putting the colors that they use to create the designs down on the bottom. Isn't it? Oh, mine too. Like, Julie, yeah, I've used this plate, and every time I think, I want to do something else, I keep going back. This one and the one that has the Nutcracker and the ballerina, I love that one too. So, yeah. So, but I've got the other, I had looked through my plates that had crosses and stuff on them because I was thought, well, I'll do the cross. I'll find a cross that's big enough, but I really didn't. So I'm actually going to use these two lines right here to create the cross or the half cross that we're going to attempt to do on that. So let me just go over this up, I think mainly right here. Make sure that it's all out of there. Hey, Marta. Thank you. It is Clear Jelly Stamper C-96. You're using the Nutcracker one. Oh, I love it. I had it out too. I was looking at it. I love it. I did the ballerina, and I think I did it on a live and I did it on a short. And I just love her. Like, I danced when I was young, and so it brings back memories of the Nutcracker and the play and all that. So, all right, let's see. So the first one we're gonna do, I'm gonna kind of alternate them and kind of do one stamp and then pick up the other one. We're gonna do red and we're gonna do gold. We're gonna do red and this gold, and then we're gonna pick up this in white and put it over top. And it makes a really cute little nail. So let me make sure I got all my little scrapers and stampers. That was a tough one. The ballerina, yeah, she has those tiny little shoes and that tiny little bun. Yes, Marta, yes. I always say Bailey, and then I was like, I see other people calling you Marta. So you tell me what you want me. I always say Bailey. Is that what you want me to call you? Because that's what I always say. Yes, the ballerina. Yeah, she's tiny. She's very tiny. If we get done with this, I can try to stamp her if you want me to. I will always take the opportunity to stamp her. She's very cute. Okay, either one. I usually say Bailey, so I'll just go with Bailey. And my dogs are acting up. Hey, hold on a minute. You all stop now. Let me make sure what they're doing. Hey, don't be doing that. Well, they got groomed. Two of them got groomed yesterday. Journey and Duran did. Yeah, that's Journey. Journey's always good. She's always just really good. She's just a good girl. Because Chris is trying to get him to come in there. But Duran is a little turd, for lack of a better word. And the groomer comes here, and so I was like, how'd she do? She's like, awful. She's my great niece, so she can just express how she really did. She's like, terrible, Melissa. And that was on Trazodone. I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to either give her a tad bit more. She's just a bad girl. She's a bad girl. So love her to death, but she is naughty. She's a naughty girl. She's trying to bite the clippers and all the things, so okie dokie. Let's see here. So we're just going to come down and place it, our first step. And I'm just going to go back and forth on these. I think that was just right at the very edge, and it stuck down crooked. Look at that. Of course it did. We will try to not see that when we take pictures of these. Let's see. Yeah, Pam was the inspiration for me trying to do this Christmas tree / cross. So we can say, all right, Pam. That was her idea. She put the picture on my page or on my group. I always say page on my group. I can't think. There's not a lot of activity on my page or group. Sorry. Good grief, Melissa. I started it for Color Street, and it used to be pretty active, but now once I switch over to YouTube, I try to remember to put my stuff over there, and I usually go over once a day and look and make sure if people post it. I always want to be sure to comment on them, but I just I'm not as I don't go live over there anymore since I started going live here. So Okay, I'm going to grab this. See here. Alrighty. Okie dokie. There we go. So we're going to do a little back and forth thing with these, like I said. Now we're going to pick up the smaller one, which is, need to get another, they're over there digging in that chair. If you hear what sounds like a gopher or something digging. Hi, Michael Benjamin Moses. Hello. Hello. So I was telling everybody I'm 33 subscribers away from 2,000. I'm trying to get there. Whoops, knocked over the red. So cute to put the lid back on it. And so if you haven't subscribed and you would like to help me get to 2,000, I would love it if you did. It's either nail content or my dogs. My dogs are on a lot of my videos. So I put one on there, I think yesterday, of Journey and Duran playing. They're so cute. Just so cute. So, okay. Now this has got some glitter in it. It's just, yeah, it does. It's very, very pretty. But if it does have this, like this, kind of, I can't talk tonight, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. A glitter or shimmer like that, and you're going to pick it up, you need to be really quick, which is why I'm trying to come in like and grab it immediately, because they're harder to pick up. Oh, thank you, Bailey. Thank you for watching. I was telling everybody, like, there's a set from last year as well. There's also a 12 days from 2024. That's a playlist too. That's all its own. So I was like, if you want more nail content, you can always watch that. So this goes kind of in between. So I just kind of like eyeball it, and there you go. Sit it down. Makes it look like a pretty ornament. And then we'll do the other one, and then we got one more step to this one. Let's see. One more time, and then we'll clean the plate a little bit better. Look how pigmented that polish is. It's crazy. Turns your scraper cards gold. I'll tell you these colors too. I hadn't done that. But I know it's Cherry Bombs are red, so it's always the red I go to. So my goodness, the dogs are just digging away over there in their chair. Okay. The neighbor's dogs are barking. Everybody's all riled up. Okay. I live in the country, so you can always hear the dogs barking. Earlier, the four-wheelers were going, so. All right, let's see. That line's crooked right there, so I'm gonna go right here. There we go. Now we're gonna just put some little white, these little white flecks here. My goodness, look at that. Wow. Oh, one of these things. I just knocked off another another stamping plate. Gosh, I've got the clumsies tonight. Never good. Is everybody ready for the holidays? I am done with the shopping and wrapping. But this year, I usually do a lot of gift bags, but I usually do wrap some presents. So this year, I was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. So I ended up buying these. They are like a gift bag, but not a traditional gift bag. They're, I got them from QVC, which I don't rarely ever buy anything from there. I mean, like maybe once every 5 years or something, but I saw them advertised and they look so cool. They're made out of Mylar. You just have to wrap. Bailey does. This one is Lemon Zest. I like it a lot. It's a really pretty gold. And then this one is the Merry Mint, which was from last year's box. So B532 is Merry Mint, and B550 is the gold. And Cherry Bomb was the red. So, and now we're coming in with just white. I'm going to use the She Modern White because it's just really good at picking up these tiny little things here. So, and these really don't have any like particular place, and you don't have to use much of the polish either. That's another good thing, is you can get by. There it goes. Do you hear the four-wheelers there? There they go down the road. Okay, so you come back in with this little white here, and you just pick a spot. It does not have to be anywhere in particular, just to put the accent on there. Super cute little nail, and not hard at all. Just really. So you got to get to wrapping. Pam's got to wrap. Bailey's got to wrap. All right, all right, all right, all right. That's what Matthew McConaughey says. All right, all right, all right. I do too, Julie Bean. I do too. I know that it's harder for you guys to see, but when you're stamping with them yourself, I think that it was a really good choice for them to do it. And I think a lot of it was because they don't scratch as easy, because they were talking about how the like the glow in the dark polishes will scratch your plates, so they switched over to this, and I really like them too. So, alrighty, just I'm not even lining that up or anything. It's just a really cute little pop of little things. So anyway, I was on the gift bags. I always realize that I start stories or to tell y'all something, never finish it. But they're called the Kringle Express bags, and they're like the Mylar bags that you can buy. But they got all different kinds, all different sizes. It's like for big things that you can't wrap, and they came in like a pack of 50, I want to say. And I ordered 2 of them, and I was able to, and they don't squeak. That's true, they don't. You're right. So I ordered 2 packs of those. And I was able and we had more presents this year. Plus my aunt, when I saw her last, and my mom's sister, which today is my mother's birthday, but she is in heaven. So her birthday is December 13th. But yeah, she gave me money to buy my granddaughters their birthday and Christmas. So I had to do her shopping, and it's here at my house. So then I had to wrap it. So... But those bags are so nice because you just drop your gift in, and they have like a silk ribbons, and you just pull it and it cinches it at the top, and then you just tie one little bow. So they're totally reusable. Like my kids I'm gonna be like, listen, leave those because I'll be using those next year. So if you don't want to wrap, they really are nice. So we might as well get to the difficult nail. Woo! Threw my smudge free up there. So there's those. I just love these. These would be cute to wear like a couple of these, and then just like red polish or something, or green, whichever. QVC. And there's a couple of places I got. The 2 that I got one that I ordered from like a Facebook shop, you know what I mean? And then it took forever for them to get here. But QVC has them as well. And they're called, I think, the Kringle Express, or Kringle, something Kringle with a K. So they are super cool. And they've got like all different sizes. And like we'd gotten Samuel like a excavator, and it was, those kind of things are just hard to wrap. So it was just like dropping a big bag, cinch it up, and then tie a bow. So okie dokie. Let's see. I will need this plate for the cross, and then actually this plate is the only one I need tonight. So I'm gonna use these wider stripes for the cross. I'm gonna use brown. In practice, I tried it with, I might use a little bit different brown, not as dark. Maybe that. This is down the chimney. And then I'm going to change the green that I used, and It also has like the um, on the side where the cross is, it's got the remnant where it's hanging over the side of the cross, and it's red. But there was nothing on any plates that I had that I could pick that. And I could pick it up, like nothing. So I like tried to hand paint it. So it's gonna be interesting. That's all I can say. I'll do the best I can, but it won't be perfect. But it's the thought that counts, right? It's the thought that counts. So, all right, let's see. So I want a half a tree, half a tree. Come on. I love this Mary Mint. It's so pretty. Oh, did you see? Y'all saw. I always say, did y'all see that? Like you aren't watching. Now I've got the whole tree. I scraped it out of there. Too much polish. I gave myself bad luck by capping the polish. See, I did it again. Holy cow. Hold on a minute. Let me just start over. I should have done to start with. I was practicing not having any trouble picking this stuff up. I'm going to switch my card. Get the one I just dropped on the floor. Oh. The other day I kept hearing Joanne, and it was like she was chewing on something that sounded like plastic. And I finally got up, and you know what it was? It was, hold on a second. This, one of my clear jelly stamper overlay cards. Was I mad at her? Yes. See all those cute little teeth marks in there? Little durian marks. It could have wrung her little neck. I must have knocked it in the floor and forgot. I didn't realize, obviously. So, I come in here. May have to do a double stamp. Let me try that one more time. For some reason, evidently I'm either heavy-handed or luck is not on my side. I was picking up the whole thing and then just taking half of it off, but let me see if this will. Here we go. That's better. I'm going to try to take a little bit off the side. Did they do that? Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a holder for those, so that's the reason. Okay, let me get this nail. All right, so it's got a half a tree. I'm gonna leave room for the trunk and the cross and the star. Try to get in the center. So half a tree, and let me put this on here. Let's see. Way a lot of polish. Okay, I'm gonna come up here to these lines, and I'm gonna use this brown. I may have to stop every once. Hold on a second. Use a squirt. Like me, I can't type either. Squirrel. Squirrel for the ribbon. A swirl? Which one? Like on this plate, like this? I hadn't thought about that. Is this what you're talking about? This one? I'll do anything other than having to hand paint it if I can. I know that for sure. So, okay, let's see here. It's kind of one of those deals where you just have to kind of see how tall of a that you need it. I'm going to use this middle one. So I have to kind of eyeball it. See how much I need to take off to get me a new piece of tape or two in just a second. So it goes all the way up to the top of there. I don't want it to break it too. I want it to break even. See, it wants to pick it up. Don't do that. Let's see. Let's see. This is pretty good because I got to put the trunk on the tree. So, okay. So there's the half up and down part of our cross. And I'm going to go ahead and get the trunk of the tree. I'm going to get it in any squirrel. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do the browns in 2 different colors so that you'll know that one is for the tree. Because the trunk is right here. Let me do it in just a slider brown. I may have should have done that in lighter too. I don't know. Let's see. This one looks like, this one is Cookie Crumbs, the color. Let's see. So I'm just going to put the trunk on there to help me kind of know where I need to be. Right there. I need to fill that in a tiny bit because it wasn't all picked up. So I'm just going to use my little brush here. I feel like I'm working like in a, I don't know, ever since I switched over to this, I feel like I'm always thinking that I'm going to get out of frame. Let's see. I do get off to one side. It seems like I've noticed that in my shorts. So come on, color. Okay. It almost looks the same. You can't tell much difference in it. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Come on in. We are doing a half cross. I did that in the same color, didn't I? Or did I? I don't know. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is down the chimney. I painted over it with the dark one. Sat there and did that. Oh well, they're the same. All right, so now I need a shorter piece for the other half. I'm gonna see if this is long enough. If not, I will. Let's see. Look at eyeball it here first. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Maybe just about right. We're good, Jessra. How are ya? Good to see ya. I was telling everybody I'm 33 subscribers away from 2,000. I don't know if I'll make it or not before the end of the year, but we'll see. I'm not too worried about it. It'll probably be next year, but that's okay. Let's see. Maybe a little bit long, but I'd rather have it a little bit long than a little bit short, especially trying to put the color over it. I know that looks kind of crazy, doesn't it? But we're gonna try to come in here and put some stuff on the tree, and then I'm gonna attempt to do the little shroud thing. I've got the marker. I'm gonna try that first, the red paint. You just put your tree up. That's awesome. We have a clock. Like it's not like a grandfather clock or anything, but it's like a freestanding kind of big clock. And since my kids grew up and moved away, I don't have a tree anymore. We call it the Christmas clock, and I put lights on it. Because the lights stay on it all year, but so then it has like an angel on top of it, and so we call it, even my grandkids call it the Christmas clock. So that's what I have. But I haven't got my presents around there yet because these 2 little dogs, or 4 little dogs, or I should just say Duran. Duran would be the only one that would bother anything probably. But yeah, no. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna put a little bit of ornaments. And we're just going to dot them on the tree because it's, you know, basically the season and the reason. So we're going to make this an actual Christmas tree. They are over there just going crazy. Let's see. Let me find the little tiny dotting tool. A little bitty tiny one. I think I had one out earlier. That's a really small one. Pretty small. Okay, so I'm just gonna dot some things on here. Just really tiny if I can. Don't stop. I usually will just use it until it quits dotting. And then get some of this lemon zest. I feel like there's too much on there. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to use this dot, and I'll show you this marker thing, how well it works. I should have used that for the red ones. Because I was, oh shoot, using it earlier. Just coming in. I ordered some of those. I know that they had them on TikTok Shop, but I'm not on TikTok. So I found them on Amazon, and they have them, and they're for your nails. I ordered some. Love Christmas houses. What green did I use? Merry Mint. Merry Mint from last year. Leave a lot of our lights up around the house. Yeah. I love it too. This year, have you seen the it's called the Garage Buddies for your garage doors? Have you seen those? We got some of those this year for our house. Exterior, we don't put up much anymore outside. But I love Christmas stories. So I've got a string of the leg lamp lights, and the lamps are like maybe this big. They're on my fireplace. But outside, we put up the Garage Door Buddies. They go over your garage doors. You order by the size of your garage door, and they're just really cute. They got all kinds of different designs that you can buy. You can go everything from really Christmassy to what I went with something that just like looked like winter. So I'm gonna leave it up after Christmas for a little while. And before I forget, I'm going to get the star and put on here for the top. And I think I just used this gold again, this lemon zest. Top that and hope that I pick it up the first time. Let's see, what did I do with my stamper? Oh, it's right here. But those Garage Door Buddy things are so cute, and of course they're reusable. They sent a really nice bag to like package them up in. They're super cute. I noticed they had like all holidays, like for Halloween. They had a lot for Halloween and different ones too. Easter, I think, and so that was off of plate Made by Me 164, which is my favorite plate set from this whole year, y'all. I've stamped these so many times. I'm sure y'all are sick to death of seeing it, but I love those little layered stamps. They're so cute. Okay, all that is left is creating the little shroud. Or it's not the shroud. It's I think it's the remnant is what it's called. Let me look at the way it's supposed to go. I have a picture on my computer, but when I do that, I have to like take you guys off. So, see, I'm not very good at drawing. So, also I'm going to see if this works because I haven't tried it yet. So, you know what to come down here. Get wider here. Okay, I'll probably have to flip here back my computer in just a second to get another look at the bottom part. Just 1 second. while I do this. I can't see you guys or chat. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Just 1 second. Let me get back over where I can see y'all. Okay. Okay. So as y'all can see, I'm not an artist for sure. So there's the little red remnant piece, as well as I can draw it, which is not that great, but like we said from the beginning, it's a thought, right, behind the whole thing. And I'm gonna let that dry a little bit before I come in with Smudge Free, because I got these off Amazon a long time ago. They're just an acrylic paint marker, but they will smear if you're not careful. So I'm gonna let this dry. So, oh, thank you. I thought it would look cute with those little ornaments. That's why I was like, I want to do that. And I'm gonna use, I was thinking about just using red on both of these, because it uses red and green. But I know there is no way that I can paint these letters on here. No way. So I'm gonna do the red. I'm just gonna use red for both of them. If I had my set that I ordered here, I'd use green and red. But so thank you all. Oh goodness. So on these nails, it says the season, referring to the left side of the tree, which is obviously the tree and all that. I mean, we put up a tree. I'm not saying we should put up a tree. It's just referring to the photo here. So, and I don't want to overthink it. I just want to, oops, if my daughter was here, I'd get her to do it. She, my oldest daughter, she does calligraphy. Oh my gosh. She's so good at it too. She, she does like, wedding, like, how they do the wedding and all the parties and everything. Do you have the genealogy letter? I do, but they're so hard to line up. That's the only thing. I thought about that. I thought about getting those out, Bailey. Because I thought I could just do that. And then I was like, yeah, but then I got to have everything. It's got to be like just lined up. So I wish there was a way with the letters that you could, I mean, I've used them before on like really short little words and stuff, but I thought, man, that would be really tough. I'd have to put like down a piece of tape or something like that. I'm not sure. I thought about that though. Yeah, I do have them. So let's see. SEASON. Season. Don't let me misspell it. So I'm trying to think. SEASON. Okay. Yes. Let's see. I'll just start on this side. I was going to start in the middle, which is what Maddie does. And she does, like, they'll have like mirrors. You know how they write the names of everybody in the wedding party and stuff on. A lot of times they're using mirrors and things like that. She'll come in and like just, I mean, it's so pretty when she does it. I cannot do it like that. I gotta get littler. I can feel me running out of space. Yep, I am. Little bitty ass. Oh no! Okay, this is, I think, will work. Let me get the alcohol. Let's try the alcohol and see if it'll come off of there. Because that's Doolittle. I may have to get an actual. If not, I can always repaint it. Ah, let's see. That's not what I really need to get. I need to get one of these. And maybe like dragging those plates out, but I don't know. I never have good luck lining them up, so that's the reason I was just gonna do it this way. But then I wrote too big, so let me redo this one, and I'll start on the other one. Let's see if I can't write smaller. It's got fuzz hanging off of it. Okay. And it keeps drying. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I should do the center letters first, like I was thinking about doing when I started. I'm tempted to just paint over all of it, but I'm afraid that red will show through. Oh my gosh, it's got little fuzzies all over it. Oh no. I may have to grab another nail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab another nail. I can't take that. Like, that will drive me insane. Let me grab one. It won't take long for it to dry. 0, 1, 2, 3. Counting out these. 0. I'm gonna get a little bit bigger nail. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get a bigger nail and repaint both of them, actually, is what I'm gonna do. This one and this one. And then if I have time, I'll do that ballerina, if somebody still wanted to have the ballerina. Let's see. Because that's the size that the tree and stuff is on. All right, there's one. And let me grab another one. These are the Maniology tips that I'm grabbing here. Give you a little bit more room. Goodness. I think I was trying to do a hostile takeover somewhere here. All the rummaging around. Let's see. Okay, where did my little stand go? I know it's sitting right here. Yeah, it is. Flip that one off of the trash. Maybe if I have a little bit. Please do. I will. Yeah, I sure will. We might can do it while this is drying. I love the ballerina. I did my ballerina without a face. I don't know. I did her and didn't put a face on her because I've got a ballerina in my office and on my wall, and oh wow, I should be using this Shoe Modern. I should be using something else. I'm not wasting that. And she's from an artist that I went to high school with, she's done well for herself. She used to have a gallery down in Nashville, but her artwork is called Moonbound Girls. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but you can look it up on Google or Facebook or anywhere. And all of her girls that she paints, well, they all have this really swirly curly hair, and then they don't have faces. So it's kind of like you kind of put your own person, you think of your own person. So like the ballerina I've got on my wall is like an arabesque, but she doesn't have a face. So as in like eyes and nose and all that. So when I did mine, I left it off. So I'll have to decide if I'm going to put that on there. So, alrighty. Let's see if I can do it. I got to get my other plate out. Hold on one second. It's right here because heaven knows I've used it and used it and used it. Let's see. Grab out my colors for her. She's right down here. I don't know like what. Now, the first time that I stamped her, or was going to attempt to stamp her, I think it's easier to put on her bodice first versus putting on the skirt, which is the way that it's numbered to go. because the bodice has got that perfect little notch to put it in. But the skirt, if you get it on the wrong angle, then the bodice is not going to fit down in there and at the neck. So was there a particular thing, or was it just the ballerina in general that was like, because sometimes for me, it's just in general, especially this tiny, 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 tiny little things. So let me get my colors out. I think I used, pretty sure I used this for her, which is Sonnet. I started to say spin it. Look like a P. Sonnet B425. I used that. I used a gold for her accents in her, I think I used fleece. I think it's either that one or this one. I'm going to use It's Lit because that's just so pretty. And then I used ballet flats for her face. I used, I'm trying to remember from memory. These are a little bit darker than what the shoes are or should be, but I used it anyway. I used this for the like bodice and the shoes. And it also has got two tiny little things for her hair also right here. Or no, see, because it's got her face. And like I said, I did mine without the face. I don't know why. But they are so little. I don't know if you guys can even, let me see if I can get up here. You can even see it. Let's see. There are little tiny elements right here. Hold on a sec. I mean, they're super, see them, microscopic. This is her bun, and that is her little, I think this is her little eyes. They're kind of shut. This is like goes a headband on her bun, I believe, her bodice. So yeah, these are her shoes. So yeah, I kind of just designed her like how I wanted her. I didn't use every element that's on the plate, to be honest with you, when I stamped her. So that's what I did too. I started turning it in mouth. Yeah, I'd see. That's what I was like. Yeah, it's the cheeks and the mouth, and yeah, right here, and then that's her little accent for her. You see, I have to look at it now. I've got to get it on a stamp before I can even see if that's her bodice. And see, I put this on after. Like I said, I put the bodice on first. So I picked it up by itself. So I'm just going to start, and we'll just do it as we go. Let's see. I want something for her little flesh. Let's see. Make her, color do I want to make her? I'm going to give her some kind of brown hair. Not anything too dark. The last time I've been using a really dark brown. No, me either, Julia. Yeah, I'm serious. Like I didn't use all the aspects of it because it's so, I don't know. Wait a minute. I just want her, I have the color that I usually use, and now I can't find it. I didn't think it was this one, but maybe. My color that I always use is like hiding from me, I think. Oh goodness, Melissa, just pick her up. Okay, so this is going to be her little head and arms and stuff. Right here. Okay. Let's see if I can get her picked up. Get my stuff all ready here. Make sure we got everything. Make sure her head, there's a little spot that's missing right up here from the top of her head, so I'm going to grab that one more time. Because I love Clear Jelly Stamper. Their lines are super tiny fine. That's the only thing, is that sometimes it takes a couple of goes to get it, or sometimes more than that for me. So That's why I like to use the She Modern Polish on anything that I can with little bitty lines like this. But it's not always possible. I don't have that many colors. So, oh shoot, get that off there. I'll be daggone. Oh no, it did it again. Never mind. I see what it's for. I forgot that little notch in her head is for her headband. So I had it right the first time. I was like, surely I didn't do that again. Okay, so that notch is for her little, not her headband, but her hair, rather. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can remember. Everything looks so little now. Okay, her arms look like I missed part of them. I don't know. You just added the headband. There you go. See, so when you did her, are the first little things beside her hair, is that her eyes, or is that, what is that? Because I'm looking at it thinking, what is that? Is that her eyes? Or is the face and the headband together? I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I'd done a DIY when I did mine, like do it the way I just saw, and I didn't pick up all those things. I know for sure I did not. All the elements, and she still looked cute, so. Her little ballerina bum. I don't know, her head, her face still looks like it's missing something. I don't know. I need a clean thing here. All right, let's try again. I do think. Let that sit there just for a second. I'm gonna go back to this scraper too. Hey Cammy. Oh, you're not late. Just come on in. Alright, that's better. Give me some new tape here because this is getting old. Alright. I'm gonna put her little hair on. I think I did miss a little bit of her face. Maybe a tiny bit, I think. So there's her hair. And then I did her bodice separate. I picked it up next. I remember that, which is right here. And I did it in, let's see, what did I say? I did her skirt in this, and I think her bodice I did in this. So let's see, which is that. That tiny, 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 tiny little thing right there. So those two little things right up here are her cheeks, I believe, that are beside that. I'm gonna look and see if they line up to be her cheeks, but I can't even hardly see them on the stamper. That's how little they are. Let's see. Even if they are, they're so tiny. Here's that. So I have the two little dots on there, but I swear I don't even think you can see them. There's that. And then I'm gonna grab her her dress bottom next, I think. Right here. The first layer anyway. And take all this off. Alrighty, and then it's got that perfect little notch to get up under her bodice here. put on there. So let's see. I need to get her shoes. I have not gotten her shoes. Okay, so let me find the little one that has got the shoes, which is all of that stuff, the bodice and everything, but I'm not going to get the bodice again. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do her accents on her tutu first. Skin Deep. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah. Let's see. I was looking for Ballet Flats. Oddly enough, that's the name of it. She Modern's 35% off today. Oh man, I need to look at that because I love her stuff. Like, I've got just a couple of colors other than black and white. I've got a couple of dark gray and a light gray, and I think a green, like a lime green, but I've had them a while, and I tend to not use them just because they're sitting over there by themselves, you know, and I just don't think about it. So, but they are great polishes. So there's that. Oops, I had some gold on there. On the stamper. Okie doke. Okay, so right here is her shoes. A little bit more accent, it looks like. I'm assuming her bodice, her headband. I guess that's where, maybe where that little thing goes that's missing there. Okay, here's her shoes. I'll just try to pick it all up and then I'll take out the bodice. But I don't know. We're gonna see. When you go to her page, go to the bottom and it'll have today's code, but I think tomorrow, yeah, I'll try to do that tonight and look and see. Thank you for telling me. Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna pick up. I need to get a new page over here off my sticky pad here because it's getting to where it's not taking it all off. Let me do that. Yeah, I hate I missed out on that because I like her stuff a lot. The times that I've bought it, I've actually gotten it off of Amazon because I'd gone to her page, and this has been a while ago, so, but I'd gone to her page and she had a link on there that was like, you know, you can go at Amazon. One bottle was like $18, and I think, or something, and then, but if you went to Amazon and used the link, you didn't have to use a code that she had there, it was 3 bottles for $35, which I thought was like a really good deal considering that they were $18 on her page if you bought from her website rather than her page. So that's what I did. I did that a couple of different times, and I think that she still got them on Amazon, like especially like the black and the white, the ones that, you know, we use all the time. My goodness, look at this. I've got the dropsies big time. So let's try again. Let's see. It's dry. Me use a paper towel here just a second. Make sure all the gunk out of there. So that headband is probably what I missed when I did the, you think, is that the right color? This is darker than ballet shoes, but it'll do. See. I don't need her bodice again, but oh my goodness, it's so little. Let me get over something where I can see. I see her shoes. I'm gonna just put her shoes on first, which is right here. There's those. And this is her headband right here. My word, that is little bitty. And then I think I had the rest of her bodice that I didn't use. And I think this is part of her shoe that didn't come off. Because last time I used Skin Deep and you could see the shoes, but you can't really see them this time. Because I can't find my Skin Deep. I don't know where it's at. It's not lined up perfectly either. And then that's her little eyes. But my goodness, those are tiny. I'll even see if I can pick them up. I will not do it a bunch. I gotta read y'all's messages. I see them. I'm gonna try one time to get these eyes. That's it. If I don't get them, I'm not gonna try any more than that. Let's see. Here we go. I think I got them. I mean, I can't even see them on there. Little tiny eyes. I hope I get them in the right place. And I don't even know if I don't, if you can tell. But she does have eyes. She does have some eyes. So there she is. Yeah, there she is. I think there's a little extra added accent on her skirt there too, but I'm not gonna be with it. I think she's cute. But those, I'm telling you, those are some tiny little elements for that. That's for sure. It is cute. Very cute little ballerina. Okay, now I gotta catch up. Let's see. Okay. I have not tried any of the color changing polish. That was one thing I was looking at on Nana Ange and on Lynn Nails, which is Tara. I think she only has white on Amazon. I think she has black too on there. Beautometry has 50% off their website. Really? It doesn't matter if they're older because I don't have a whole lot of their plates. I need to write that down. I don't even know that website. I've never heard of that before. Let me write it down. She is doing a sponsorship for YouTubers. I saw that they had those. That's cool. Beautometry. I'm gonna have to, I'll check that out as soon as we get done here. I need a drink. Hello. All right, let's see. I'm gonna set her a little bit over here to the side. Put these up real quick. Yeah, the Skin Deep. I don't know where it's just like disappeared. I'm sure it's here, but I've looked for it a few times and I have not found it. And that's what I was searching for. I know that it's stamped or it's like swatched with this. It has keys on top of it. I know that for sure. That's Sequoia. So I mean, it was like that whole group. I got that whole set, and I remember when I go to look for it, that's what I need to look for. But then again, I can never find it. The last like 2 or 3 times I've not been able to find it. So let's see. Is that used to have black and white, but the black must be sold out. Yeah, I got the gray on Amazon, Jasper. I got like the dark gray and the light gray. I don't remember what exactly. There's, and I've also got the clear where you can do chromes and stuff. I've got these two. Graphite, opaque graphite, and opaque gray, which there's just a little bit lighter and darker. And I've got green, but it must be over there in my big cabinet behind me. I don't know why it would be, but I think that's where it must be. Oh my gosh, here we go, guys. We go again. If I flub it up this time, we're gonna back up and punt and do something. We're gonna do something else. I think I need to keep this thing a little more ready to go and not let it get so dry on me. Okay. Oh my goodness, here we go. Ooh, that polish is still kind of. Okay, I'm not thinking about it. EA. I'm going to see if I can do these in the middle first. If I mess up again. Okay, not great, but we could always decorate it a little bit if we want to, like with a string of lights or something. And I always check Amazon, even on like the new products that I see them come out with on Facebook. I'll go there first and be like, yeah, if Amazon's probably got it. Usually they do. Ooh, this is sticky. To try to. Okay. Do the same thing. Okay. There we go. Decorated my card, scraping card. All right. Now I'm going to try to put some of that smudge free on this. Since that is dry, I'm pretty sure. One time I was painting with those acrylic pen markers like that back when I was wearing Color Street, and I'd done Beauty and the Beast, and I painted Beast's coat, and it was like in those. And I didn't have smudge free. I didn't even know what it was. So I just have to say that like, it did not come out well because I went and it just smeared it, and I was like, that's no fun. So we're gonna see how well. Let's see. Well, not too bad. It's hanging on there. To go upward with it this time. So, but definitely not the best writing. And I thought about putting something on them, like maybe some decorative touches, but I think the plainer the better. So the words will kind of stand out, I guess. So the tree's not perfect, the cross isn't perfect, but I think that it definitely has got, like, you can tell what it's meant to be. The reason and the season. I love these. I really do like these. They're very easy to stamp too. Yes, it is. I know. I love it. Let's see. Those little white ones, those little white things, I didn't even know that that was what those were for. I guess you could use them for anything. I saw somebody else using them like that, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. So there's a little tree, and my my full attempt, but not so great attempt to do the remnants of the season, making sure I spelled it right. These are cute. These really are really cute. So let's see. We tried, right? That's the main thing. Perfect enough. Thank you all. I think they're cute. That's why I wanted to kind of use the same green on the tree and stuff, because I thought, well, to kind of tie it all together, because they've all got green and gold. They've got the all same colors in them, so. But yeah, so there's that, and there's our little ballerina. Yep, she would match too. I don't have 6 fingers on one hand, but she would still match. So let's see. I'm thinking I have put up my live schedule. Next weekend is the 20th, and I will be at my sister's. We're going to do Christmas there. This year we have not got to get together. We ate at Cracker Barrel a few weeks ago, and that's the first time that all of us have been together in probably over a year. So it's sad because we all live in the same town. Although my oldest sister is moving to Nashville, but they are having a hard time finding a house down there. Yeah, sure, I can. You can see all my boo boos, but yeah, they see, there she is. I think I got her eyes a little wonky, but in that shoe, but there she is. But I definitely need the Skin Deep. I don't know where it went. Now that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna be looking through all of my polishes. I need to get another rack for my polishes for one thing, because I'm out of room again. I've got 3 of them, those plastic racks, and I definitely need another rack. So, and I've tried to be good on buying polish. Just as we get 2 a month in our boxes, and then we got the polishes in Halloween, the polishes in Christmas, and so yeah, it's just with the few I bought, it's been a good bit. So you all are welcome. You all are welcome. I always love to see you guys. So I won't be back. I'll be back on the 27th, which will be after Christmas. So I'm gonna say Merry Christmas now to all y'all. And again, if you know of anybody that wants to come and hang out with us, I'm gonna still put out some shorts and things like that. So, but yeah, we're having Christmas there next Saturday night. So I won't be back in time to do it, but and then I will be back on the 27th after Christmas. And yeah, I hope that you all have wonderful holidays. And again, like I said, if you know anybody wants to hang out over here, we're 33 away from 2,000. So getting there. Thank you all very, very much. I'm going to say good night and hit the like button if you hadn't, if you think of it. And I will see you guys on the 27th. Not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. Can't believe it. Christmas is here, right? Almost. So, y'all have a wonderful night. And I'm just so thankful for all of y'all that show up and come and hang out with me on Saturday night. It means the world. So, y'all have a blessed night. And I will see you on the 27th. Bye, guys.